Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. Bebeto, one half, of course, of one of the deadliest strike partnerships in history.
Yeah, he's the perfect fit for a fox and the ducks type player, as he's got surprisingly good vision and an eye for a pass that allowed him to play more creative roles.
Whilst remaining, of course, a genuinely prolific goal scorer. A 29-goal season, a 25-goal season during his stint in Spain.
And people will, of course, remember him for coming up with one of football's most iconic celebrations too.
And this is Cavani. Hazard tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's there to clear it. Oh, it's come loose. Stood up well to him there. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's in on goal. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. In with the challenge. Over to the left. Now it's Hazard. Milan finding their passes. Nicely weighted ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Villa really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because...
And Messi! And that has skimmed the post.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that and it wasn't far away at all.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Quarter of an hour played. Hazard. And he's had it nicked away. No goals as yet. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Great defending, strong and determined. Brahim Diaz. David Villa. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, that has not gone well. Olise! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Adams with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Cavani. Olise. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one. He's having a hit! It's loose, and another try! Goal! Galatasaray! And Galatasaray have the lead! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Galatasaray have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Haaland. Big header! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Shot, surely! Goal! Galatasaray! And again they hit the front. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Galatasaray go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it's Cavani. Very nicely done. Cavani puts it... It's Cavani! Nuno Mendes. Kokchu. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Milan are looking to break at pace. Now it's Hazard. It'll pass back. And it's Serginho. Galatasaray looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Messi. Haaland. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Cavani. He's found the way through. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Milan with this to equalise. And he scores! Back in business! Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Delivers the ball. Well read. The danger is averted. Kokchu. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bebeto. That is lovely. And it's Hazard. And the finish! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Strokes it back. And we've reached half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Quite a half, more of the same please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And so we're off again. Olise. Gives it back. Conte. David Villa. Now it's Bebeto. He's had it taken off him. Messi. Just eases him off the ball. And this is Hazard. He's got away. Olise. Looking for options for movement. He is through here. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Can he get onto this? He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cavani! In he goes again! And that is wildly off target.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
Pinches it off him. And he welcomes it in. Goes down, but nothing given. Olise unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's made its way to him. Cross needs to be good. Howson clears it away. David Villa! Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Almost an hour gone. And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. He's done very well to get to that.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Galatasaray have their second corner now. Shot a goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Now it's Haaland. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Conte. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 20. Cavani. Lascia il campo per il numero 8.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And that has left him in a heap. He's a sharp little ball here. Galatasaray still have the cards to affect this game. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
No way through. And here's Alvarez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? You can run onto that. He has found the way through. Delivery from Mbappe. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Strong running down that left flank. Valverde. And it's Mendes. Baresi. Tries to pass it through. Cross into the box. And the keeper beats it away. Raul. It's a good run down the right. No, he is not giving anything away. Howson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Passing nice and neat. Oh, important interception.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He's having a shot! Goal, Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Real chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Time is running out here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Howson gets a foot in here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 13. Hazard. Viene sostituito con il numero 11.
Oh, it's a promising
Messi.
build-up, this. There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Carvajal just loves to go forward whenever he can. Played down the flank. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Milan really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out.
He's shooting! Conte. Raul, who needs just a moment to score a goal. He's through here. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Looking for the run. Can he finish? This time, surely! And it's hit the woodwork and out! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Galatasaray really will be deflated by the result, not just because they lost, but the manner of this defeat, Peter.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Rijkaard writing himself into team folklore. It's career game number 500 for him today, Jim.
Well, he's a special professional who
takes a shot! Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Haaland. Messi. Crunching tackle. Cherki. Now Lewis. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Great vision. This and the finish! Loose. In he goes again. Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
There's a sharp little ball here. Oh, cracking. Real chance! And he's quick to get it clear again. And here's Haaland. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Haaland! And the pass is intercepted. Xavi Alonso is always scanning the pitch for targets. Nicely spread. Now it's Doku. Can he get on the end of this?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the...
Oh, what a climb! Carvajal gets it clear. Now it's Haaland. And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Olise! Goal! Galatasaray! And Galatasaray have the lead. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Can he get it through? Now it's Xabi Alonso. That's a throw. De Bruyne. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Mendes clears it away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Short changes him with that pass. And he was quick to react. Cherki. Haaland. Oh, the ball's gone astray. And again! Haaland, played out towards the right wing. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Messi. Messi. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Messi. Passing, takes the shot! That has been slung wide.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
He's found the way through.
Such good technique.
That's very neat. Aimed in towards the centre. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Kusanov. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty. Good chance here! Backward it goes. Picked out, brilliant chance! Oh, super ball! Doku. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Galatasaray leading 1-0 at the break. He's gone for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Nouri. De Bruyne. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Carvajal. Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Haaland. Distributed tidily. Oh, he's found support out wide. And it's Rodri. Shot, surely! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Rodri is... He's tried one! Nuno Mendes. Mendes going full steam ahead down the left flank. And that has put paid to that.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Looking for a runner. Doku is in a really good position out wide. Nuno Mendes. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Carvajal. Now, can they get him away? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now, he's had a shot! Really well taken goal. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Substitutions taking place.
Galatasaray can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Galatasaray are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
That has been cut short. Galatasaray perhaps contemplating their next change here. Haaland. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Elise. Carvajal. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, played through for the wide man. Shoots! Oh, it's hit the post!
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Threads one in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. De Bruyne. Doku. Stood up well to him there. Strong running down that left flank. Foden tries to pass it through. Tries a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. No, he's not getting his way this time. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Greenish gets into a good position. And that's the keeper's ball.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Nuno Mendes. Can he latch on to this? Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Grealish. Number 7, number 15, Doku. Number 82, Lewis. Number 16, Rodri. Coming on the field, number 6, Park Ji-sung. Number 8, Bernardo Silva. Number 17.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out,
number
this.
2,
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Caicedo.
Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Played back in. Savinho climbs up big. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Chooses to go back. Thinks about the shot. And a chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Carvajal. Carvajal in acres of space out wide. That is lovely. Looking to go deep. Bernardo Silva. Oh, they can break here. Bernardo Silva charging forward, the ball at his feet.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Kusanov makes the interception. Passing is crisp and sharp. This could be their final throw of the dice. And we have our very first corner. Definitely not one of his best. And that is that. Galatasaray can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride.
Home on public transportation.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Milan.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Well, the 10th of July 2021 was such a significant day in the international career of Lionel Messi, was it not, Jim?
Yeah, he finally got that giant monkey off his back at the 5th time of asking.
And possibly that was the moment that Messi was finally given the credit he has deserved for his services to his nation. 16 years since his debut in 2005, 4 times a runner-up, never scored in a major final, but all of that was gloriously eclipsed.
Exactly. It was his first international trophy, and I think it set the scene for what happened in Qatar a year later.
And he's gone for goal! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. Could move up a gear here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Alarm. Thuram. Rijkaard. Alarm. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Now it's Olise. Nedved. Ball played for Rijkaard. Knocks it out wide. In towards the back stick. And the ball's come loose here.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Iniesta producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Looking for options for movement. And he's gone looking for safety. And they're back on the ball again. And here's Messi. Gullit will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well timed, excellent interception. Carvajal is looking to influence the game from out wide. Olise. Gullit powering forward here. Tries to play it, big chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Rijkaard. Thuram. And it's Nedved. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Gullit. Nedved plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he finish? He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Xavi Alonso. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Rijkaard. And Carvajal. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Nedved. And it's Rijkaard. Iniesta. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Nedved. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Messi for Olise. Messi, and that's a good ball. And the shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Nuno Mendes. Iniesta. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Short changes him with that pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he's there to get it away. Now, this could be a chance. Pass somewhat off target. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then.
Security staff
But the odds are favourable for this second half.
Staff room immediately.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we're underway again. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Thuram. And it's Thuram. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And that's going to be a booking. Olise. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. Xavi Alonso. Quality ball. That's good running with the ball. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Rummenigge in the hunt and looking threatening. Messi bops him off it and wins back the ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And he's in on, got real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Olise. Oh, that's fabulous. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Forwards and with intent, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Iniesta. Great vision. Elise's cross.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Pullet has a look and plays it forward. And it's Messi. He's in a good position. Shot, surely! Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 3 coming up. Tries to get it clear. He is through here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Muscular approach does pay off here. Iniesta.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Haaland is onto it in a flash. And claimed it back swiftly. Thuram gets across to intercept that. 75 minutes played. Rummenigge clipped into space.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's clever.
Milan appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
He's in a great position here, and the shot! He's got a goal! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitution for Galatasaray. Number 20.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Messi.
Milan have taken the lead.
14.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Number 5.
Now, can they get him away?
Olise. Coming on the field.
Neymar, he's found a way through.
Federico Valverde.
Hangs in across.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Number 18. Alvarez. Number 10. Raul. Substitution.
Alvarez. Eze gets a good foot in there.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now? Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Played into space. It's a promising position. Neymar stood his ground strongly. Well read, and the danger is averted. So that's it. It is all over. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to
Please
add
make
to the
sure to watch
scoreline in the
screen
end.
for an information bulletin from the
How do you
regional
look back on the
police
game then,
department.
Jim?
Galatasaray could still be playing, Peter.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. Edwin van der Sar, such a calm, composed keeper.
He is one of the first sweeper keepers, Peter, because his feet are almost as good as his hands.
Beckenbauer, and it's Ibrahimovic. It's Hullet. Can he latch on to this? And they've got a throw. He's in a great position here. Beckenbauer. He's gone for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Ferdinand wins the duel this time. Rummenigge. Messi. Oh, super ball! Hullet! They've got to be quick to recover this. That has not gone well. Now it's Haaland. Hullet. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
That has ended up in no man's land.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Messi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Carvajal. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Carvajal, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Threads one in. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Lahm is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Great defending, strong and determined. Hullet going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Beckenbauer. Messi.
Rummenigge really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Searching pass he's played there.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, good-looking ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Rummenigge. And it's Messi. And it's Lahm. Messi. Rummenigge. Beckenbauer. Maldini. For Messi. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. Maldini. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rummenigge. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Ibrahimovic. Hullet has it out wide and in space. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Messi. Kukçu. That's a sharp pass. Messi. And he's managed to get free. Plenty to aim at here. And it's Mendes. He's tried one! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
Now that's well seen too. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Gullit. Ibrahimovic. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's gone looking for safety. Kukçu.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now there's a chance, surely! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So there
Please
was the
turn your
first half.
attention to the screen
Galatasaray
for information
really did
provided by
turn
the
up the
local
tempo
police.
at the end of the half, and while
Substitutions
they'll
taking
be
place.
disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. In comes the corner. It's their second corner of the game. Gets his head on it! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Showing great feet there. Kukçu. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a great ball here. And the shot! And it's a goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
He's got full. And yes, it's there! That is remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Tries to pass it through. There's the shot! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He's having a go! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Shot goal! Sensational from Haaland! A finish right from the top draw! And they're back in front! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Galatasaray get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Kukçu powering forward here. Deftly away. That's a lovely, neat pass. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Beckenbauer. Gullit. So what can they make of this? And it's Lahm. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Pull it. And it's Maldini. He's in plenty of space here. Maldini.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Kokchu. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Carvajal. It's Van Dijk. Carvajal. For Olise. And it's Rijkaard. Short changes him with that pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Could be danger here.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Pass somewhat off target. Rummenigge. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nesta spots it and intercepts. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking.
Substitution for Galatasaray.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 15.
Pass just
Number
lacking in
4,
accuracy.
Olise.
Into stoppage
Number
time,
14,
very little left on it.
Erling Haaland.
Caught offside that
Coming
time.
on the field, number 8, William Saliba. Number 16, Rodri. Number 19.
Oh no, he's got that wrong.
Number 18,
Luis Suarez.
Alvarez. Substitution.
Van Dijk makes the interception. And the referee brings it to a close. Galatasaray have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Galatasaray against Milan.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. He is, of course, Jim, Johan Cruyff.
We'd have no total football without him, Peter. No tiki-taka either.
One of the best of all time. Some say the best, and certainly one of the most influential.
Without a doubt, pure class.
Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Pirlo. And here's Ibrahimovic. Seedorf. He's having a go. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Milan with the corner. They're first.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That is good strength. Rijkaard. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Seedorf will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Maldini. Pirlo touches it back. Looking for the run. Galatasaray do have a chance to counter here. And the shot! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now it's Olise. Messi. Neither side yet able to find the net. And it's Seedorf. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Carvajal is one whose deliveries we all know about. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No, that's been intercepted. Carvajal. Van Dijk. Rijkaard powering forward here. Olise has it out wide and in space. It is a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Milan are looking to go forward now. It's run loose here. Cruyff can see things others simply cannot. Strokes it back. Great vision. Cross needs to be good. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Cruyff. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Ibrahimovic. That was good pressing. Forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Now it's Kaká. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Pirlo. Shot could be on. Goes for a shot! Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Kukçu. Nuno Mendes. Oh, not Not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Distributed tidily. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Milan have their second corner now. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's heaved it away. Turan is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Kukçu. Gattuso. And it's Seedorf. Now it's Kaka. Kaka! Off the post! And he's following up! And it's come back out to him. And he's done it!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Milan have taken the lead.
Well, I think the manager's a good...
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitution for Galatasaray. Number 4, Messi.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Probing pass. That is good alertness. And he was quick to react. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Galatasaray do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And here's Cruyff. Pirlo. It is a corner, good chance. Corner number 3 coming up. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's forced to go back. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Haaland. Galatasaray still this single goal behind. Seedorf. Kaka.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Spread neatly. Kaka receives it in a wide position.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Seedorf. And here's Ibrahimovic. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. He is through here. Pirlo elects to cross. Haaland. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second.
And he shoots! Now that is commitment to the cause. It's their second corner of the game. Rijkaard clears it away.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's Eze. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pirlo knocks it into space. Can he get on the end of this? Flings in across.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's Eze.
Galatasaray really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Cruyff. Eze does well to get it back. Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's had it taken off him. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Kaka. He's in a great position here. And the ball's come loose here. Driving on and making good progress. Nicely weighted ball. He'll try to keep this alive.
Substitution for Galatasaray. Number 9, Rijkaard.
5 minutes left on the clock.
Kukcu.
Gattuso.
Number 15.
And it's
Number
Seedorf.
5, Olise.
No unnecessary risks,
Coming on
and the
field,
game is petering
number
out here.
20, Xabi Alonso.
Seedorf.
Number 13.
Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Federico
Now it's
Valverde.
Cruyff.
Number 19.
And Cruyff!
Number 18.
Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Cruyff is offering a wry smile there.
So their fourth corner of the game. Takes a shot! Keeper's not concerned by that. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
This is the time you need that pace.
Gattuso gets into a good position. Valverde. And that's it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
And a quick reminder today that
So,
parking
Jim,
in
how
the
do you
area
reflect
around
on
the
what
stadium
we've
is
seen?
strictly forbidden.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome
players
to
on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
I think we can look forward to another striking masterclass from Van Basten here, Peter.
Well, many have cited him as the greatest striker of all time, but what in your eyes made him that, Jim?
Well, in a word, everything, Peter. He had it all. Pace, power, technique, vision, dribbling, strength in the air. He's a cut above the rest in all departments, and brilliant imagination.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Haaland. Nuno Mendes. And it's Xabi Alonso. Passes short and sharp. It's anyone's ball now. Bellingham. Haaland. Haaland! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Rijkaard. He's going for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Rijkaard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That's a decent clearance. Olise is onto this. Real chance! Corner number 2 then. That has been knocked clear, nicely spread. And now they can spring out of defence. Always onto this. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Messi, nicely weighted ball. Haaland. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Messi.
Oh, great feat, that.
Zanetti in acres of space out wide. Up he goes! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That's the throw. And that's another throw. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no... Ah, he's given it away! And it's skewed away, crossed into the box. And the pass is intercepted. Howson is always looking to break lines. And it's Bellingham. Vitinha. And it's made its way to him. Olise. Messi. Van Dijk with the foul. Well, that has not gone well. Messi. And it's Vitinha. Played out to the left flank. Mbappe. Goes for a shot! It's there! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Johor Darul Tazim are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Oh, good spread. Howson. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Looking for the run. Not the most convincing of passes. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's going right the way across. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Vitinha. It's a promising position. There's no flag. Vitinha. Vitinha stood his ground strongly. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Olise. Olise powering forward here. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitutions taking place.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. That is some save from Khan! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Xabi Alonso actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Johor Darul Tazim are looking to go forward now.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Galatasaray have rung the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Mendes promptly onto that, and that is that. Xabi Alonso. And the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Those of you making their way
Well, for me,
home on
Peter,
public
things have never
transportation
really
today,
got
please
going,
watch
but
the
at least
screen
this will be a
for
good time
times
to
from all local
reflect
major
and
stations.
regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Here we go again then.
Galatasaray can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Bellingham. Rodri. Here's Vitinha. And here's Van Basten. Van Basten. Vitinha. The ball has bounced loose now. Nuno Mendes. Carvajal. O'Reilly. O'Reilly going full tilt down the left. Vitinha. Rodri.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Big chance! It's a loose ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Bellingham with a definite foul there. It's not an especially good pass, that. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
They're urging him to shoot. Takes a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Khan trying to keep this in. Nuno Mendes. It's a mighty effort! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Johor Darul Tazim appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Galatasaray are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Can he get it through? That ball looks a good one. So, what can they make of this?
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Shot, surely! And he hits the net! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Galatasaray are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Coming on to replace him is number 27, Serginho.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
That's a sharp pass. Now it's Bellingham. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Shot, and the shot! Goal! Galatasaray! And the comeback is complete!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Galatasaray take the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Johor Darul Tazim really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, that's well spotted. Van Dijk. Now O'Reilly. And it's Bellingham. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. And Zanetti. And it's Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. That'll be a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 33. Number 16.
This looks promising.
Coming on the field.
Oh, such a clever
Number
touch.
3,
I thought it was going to happen
Number
then.
7,
How many more
Caicedo.
chances can they realistically expect now?
And he's intervened well there. Serginho. Messi has found the net here, of course.
There will be 3
And the
minutes
number on the
added
board
time.
is 3. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Haaland. Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Azar can see things others simply cannot. Quality ball. And the referee brings it to a close. Galatasaray have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're
Haaland
expecting
picking up
traffic
the
to be
man of the
heavy
match
after the final
award,
whistle
and
today.
no surprise there. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, I have to say I'm thoroughly impressed with what we've just witnessed. As soon as they got their goal, you felt they were always going to go on and find a winner, and they did just that.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Italia e Galatasaray.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle.
The midfield 3, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front 3, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Now it's Raul. That looks a good... Mbappe! He's had a shot! Goal, Italy! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Galatasaray finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Here's a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
De Jong actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And it's been taken short. Galatasaray are looking to go forward now. Now that looks a decent ball. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Mbappe. And he's Mbappe! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Italy have their second corner now. Vitinha goes short. In with the challenge. So, third corner of the game. Vitinha plays it short. Deep cross. Good read, needed to be. And a chance! And now they can spring out of defence. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's managed to get for... Goes for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet.
This is the time you need that pace.
Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Raul. De Bruyne.
Galatasaray are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And he's running through, and De Bruyne! He has done it! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment.
Messi! Oh, it's a stunning goal! A finish right from the top draw. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's total...
Decent chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Raul with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. He is through here. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He's tried one! Oh, another save. De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. And it's Carvajal. And here's Haaland.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Raul. Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Over to the left. Now it's Haaland. Good running, strong and... Oh, shooting chance! They've done it! Galatasaray are back in business. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Real chance! Mbappe! Irrepressible! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they get themselves in front! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And now he has two. Great chance! And he hits the net. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Ci saranno
The
3 minuti
lightness
di
of step.
recupero.
Shot a goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He is just caressing the ball. Played into the middle. And he shoots! Goal, Italy! And they've got their lead back. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And there is the half-time whistle. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Facciamo un applauso ai tifosi che oggi compiono gli anni. Recandosi al box informazioni dello stadio, riceveranno un simpatico omaggio.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
De Bruyne. De Bruyne was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi. And that is a little undercooked. Vitinha. And it's De Bruyne. And it's been played through. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Vitinha. De Bruyne. He's in a great position here. Now there's a fine ball. A corner it is then. Italy get their fourth corner. Galatasaray have the chance to go the other way.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Haaland. Oh, well played. He's gone direct here. Now, what about a counter-attack? Mbappe. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Now it's Vitinha. He's on it, can he get away? Still they trail and time is ticking away. Great ball and he's in here. He's having a go. That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 9.
So, time for
Numero
changes
10.
on both sides,
Lascia
actually.
il campo per Griezmann. Cambio di giocatori.
De Bruyne has found the net here, of course. Galatasaray do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Danger averted for now. This might spell danger, and he's had a hit!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's fabulous. Vitinha. De Jong. And it's De Bruyne. Griezmann. It's Griezmann! Brilliant from Griezmann! That is a gem! An absolute gem! He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
De Jong does well to get it back. Griezmann. Oh, easy pickings there. Howson. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Foden. Well, that is one way to stop him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Foden. Good purposeful running this. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero
Haaland
7.
with a real chance
Numero
here.
21.
This
Numero
then an
17.
ideal chance to cut the
Entrata nel
deficit.
campo per il numero 8, il numero 6. Attenzione, un cambio.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Griezmann ready to try one. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Griezmann! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Tries to cross. Oh, smashing header! And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, super ball! Very nicely done. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Raul. Marquinhos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Looking for options for movement. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed.
Shapes to shoot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They're up to 5 corners now. Shoots! Corner count is rising. That's 6. Takes a shot! Valverde. Tellier! They've got to be quick to recover this. And another try! Oh, it's hit the post! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Time added on 4 minutes. And he's in on goal! An uncompromising challenge. Great vision. Now it's Haaland. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Galatasaray desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody,
The
and
fans have
welcome
pulled
to
out all
today's
the
match.
stops to make this a monumental
Galatasaray
occasion.
against South Korea.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Has a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Ibrahimovic. Rijkaard. Xavi Alonso. For Messi. Pele. Out to the left it goes. Pele. Now it's Bellingham. It's a really well-measured ball. Crosses it in. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Howson. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Well, that has not got... And he's decided to go for it. Van Dijk. Matheus Nunes. And it's Rijkaard. To Messi. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Bale. South Korea were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Xabi Alonso. And this is Bale. Shot a goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
South Korea with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Good read, needed to be. Xabi Alonso gets good distance on it. Forward it goes. That's a sharp pass. So what can they make of this? Pepe spots it and intercepts. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Matheus Nunes.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Messi. Pele. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Matheus Nunes. Big chance! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
It's a pretty loose pass. Xavi Alonso. And it's made its way to him. And he was alert to it. 30 minutes gone. Played out to the right. Beckham. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. South Korea finding their passes. Beckham. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's cut it out. Olise is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Pelé. And he's there to retrieve it. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, he's onto this. A lot goes for a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. Bale, very much a man of this moment. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Nuno Mendes, and he's being shifted off it. Now it's Bale. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Beckham gets into some space.
There will be 1 minute added
I think
time.
that's a corner. Yes, it is. And this could be the final action of the first half. Oh, important interception. Olise. Great vision. There's the whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Galatasaray have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Xavi Alonso is always looking to break lines. He's had it taken off him. Donnarumma punts it upfield. And it's Lam. Aims beyond the defence. Pelé gets flagged offside. Pelé. Out to the right. That's a nicely shaped ball.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Bale could try cutting inside here. Well, there weren't too many attacking options there. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Messi. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Good ball, good take. Shoots! They've scored! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitution for Galatasaray. Number 4,
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Coming on
fact.
the field is
So we have the
number
first goal.
21.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Beckham is always looking to play quality balls. Now, can they get him away? Xabi Alonso threads one in. Now it's Beckham. He has found the way through. Beckham with the cross.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Nicely spread. Played back in. Beckham has it in a wide position.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Mendes is flagged offside. Ambitious ball here. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's picked his way through.
South Korea really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Well, that's a chance! It's in! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
South Korea really were asking for trouble there by failing to...
Oh, shooting chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Foden, nicely weighted ball. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Beckham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Beckham. Bellingham. Can he get onto this? Climbs up big! They just took too long getting forward.
Ibrahimovic cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Nuno Mendes.
3 minutes added time.
Maicon hurtling down that right flank. Foden. Mendes in acres of space out wide. Skillfully cut out. He is so addy. And the finish! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. That was easy. Almost too easy.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect...
And that's that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one out.